Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Could Mikey Garcia be next and follow his compadre, Abner Mares, and pull out of the Errol Spence fight? Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfella Sports TV. We back in the building. And y'all know what it is, man. One time for the one time we grinding. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And don't forget to check out some of the new live streams we got going on. So make sure you hit that bell icon right around with that subscribe button and get those notifications for our NBA live stream. We'll be kicking off today. And, I'll further explain at the end of the video about the new streams that we got coming. We already started last night. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off their all-natural products, soaps, lotions, bath bombs, toothpaste, deodorant, and much, much more. Head over to thehealthblaze.com website and promo code in the description. Don't forget to use that promo code. Get you 18% off. And like I said before, I believe it when I see it when Mikey Garcia is in the ring with Errol Spence. And I had the same feeling about the Abner Mares fight. I'm not saying that Abner Mares and Mikey Garcia pulling no hoe shit at all. I actually like Abner Mares. One of the reasons I like Abner Mares, other than him dunking Rigondeaux, I don't like him for that. But one of the reasons I like Abner Mares is that, when he fought the African guy was in Moreno, he had hit him with the most low blows I ever seen in a fight in my life. He came back and gave him a rematch, and he beat him fair and square. So I always respect fighters that if it's in question, if the fight was in doubt, or it was something about the fight, he came back and erased all doubt, and he got my respect as a fighter from that. But it won't surprise me if Mikey Garcia pulled out. That's why I'm reluctant to even go to that fight, man, for real, man, because it wouldn't shock me if Mikey Garcia pulled out the fight with an injury or something of that nature, especially just taking into consideration the uphill battle that he got. You know what I'm saying? They've been training for, let's say, overall, this fight got announced when? December. So he knew about this fight at least around November. So let's say he's been training in the middle of November, really December, in January, February. So he almost got 3.5 months to really train. You know what I'm saying? Because you go December, January, February, or 4 months. You could go 2 weeks into March, then 2 weeks into November. He probably been training, knowing this fight will probably come full circle. And, he been getting his body together. He been doing some extensive, hard training. And once you do training like that, as far as, whatever they doing, pushing his body to the max, him lifting weights for the first time, that put a strain on your body. You know what I'm saying? That can, trigger soft tissue muscle issues. That can tear ligaments, in the muscle, tear ligaments in the bis or the tris. Or, whatever, anything, an injury legitimately can happen, especially how inactive these fighters are. But I just could see it happening. I could see Mikey Garcia pulling out the fight. I really never thought that he really was going to go through with it. And it seems like he's speaking with a lot of confidence and that he is going to go through it. But in the back of everybody's mind, I don't care if you pro Mikey, con Mikey, pro Spence, con Spence, or pro PBC or con PBC or whatever the situation may be. In the back of everybody's mind, and if it hasn't really, been potent in your mind today, if you haven't heard the Abner Mares news, he pulled out of Gervonta Tank Davis with an injury. You know what I'm saying? If that don't really pop in your mind saying that, do you really believe Mikey Garcia is really going to go through with Errol Spence? That's kind of been in the back of my mind. I truly believe that. And something in my heart saying that this fight may not happen on March 16th, And it could happen. I'm not speaking on negativity, but I just really never thought that, I really haven't really believed in my mind that, or even looked at my mind, because I haven't looked at any film breaking down the fight yet. In my mind, actually seeing them both square up in the ring together. Okay, it was kind of a shock to see both of them meet up at Fox, and the size differential. And size don't win fights all the time. Skills and smart fighters do. But in the back of everybody's mind, thinking today with the Mares junk, Mikey could pull out with an injury. He doing a lot of different training, weight training, resistant bands, and running with that thing on his mouth. And a lot of these fighters do that as well too. A lot of these fighters get in there and they do the snack program and they still get tired. Some of them, real talk. A lot of these dudes still get tired. Some people don't. Sean Porter seemed to have great stamina. But Julian J. Rock was snacking. He don't have so much great stamina. Okay, Devin Haney has phenomenal stamina. You know what I'm saying? But some of these other fighters that was snagged, maybe they on a different regimen or different training program, or maybe they just use the supplements to represent that, get tired. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, I'm still, iffy about if this fight is actually gonna come full circle. You don't want to commit your, getting the plane ticket and you can't get that money back unless you riding like first class, or something like that, or whatever you got situated with your flight, whoever you're flying with. But, in my mind, just made me think like, dude, I think Mikey could pull out. And if he do, it wouldn't be unexpected. I think people waiting to hear, or some people waiting to hear that Mikey pulled out of this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people waiting to hear that. People still can't believe that his first step up in his career is going to be versus Errol Spence. Because it is his first step up. He ain't fought nobody before this. Salido, Lopez, Rocky Martinez, then Chinian, Robert Jr., Abner Mares, not Abner Mares, but Robert Jr., Adrian Broner, Sergey Lippiets, man. Well, none of them really I'm not saying Errol Spence is on the elite level, A-level fighter. I think a lot of them dudes was B- and below. At that point in their career, he fought him. He ain't never fought a B plus opponent, or a B opponent, in my opinion. I think Robert Jr., Adrian Broner were at least B- or C pluses. And I think a lot of people looking at Broner as a C fighter at this point in his career after getting beat up by Pacquiao, a Pacquiao that looked terrible. So, he fighting probably a B, maybe a B opponent in Errol Spence. Because I don't know if Errol Spence is a B plus opponent or A opponent, A minus opponent. He ain't really fought nobody to prove that himself. But for Mikey Garcia, this is an A-level fight because he moving up one more weight class, technically for 140 he already fought at, the challenge, quote unquote, a lot of people's favorite fighter or the favorite boogeyman in Errol Spence, even though that ain't true, to move up to fight him. So a lot of people, this is a elite lineal level fight. You know what I'm saying? And I would agree with that. But I don't look at Errol Spence as an A opponent or A minus opponent. I don't look at him as a B plus. I think Errol Spence is a good B fighter. He got to prove by beating Sean Porter and Keith Thurman and getting past Mikey and possibly beating up somebody, getting those three, that he a B plus opponent. He fight all of them, including Terrence Crawford, he A plus opponent. He beat Sean, he beat Mikey, he beat Sean, then I can give him a B plus opponent in convincing fashion. If he beat Mikey, he beat Sean, he beat Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? He's a A, probably I was saying beat Mikey, my dog barking. He beat Mikey, Errol. You know what I'm saying? I said Errol beat Mikey. My dog throwing me off. He barking. He beat Mikey, Sean, and Keith. Then I could give him maybe an A minus level opponent. But if he beat Bud Crawford at welterweight, I think he was the creme de la creme. He was an A plus level fighter. You know what I'm saying? Now he go to 154. Then he got to build himself back up. But he at least a good A minus fighter going to 54 until proven otherwise or losing in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, he's a good B fighter. Mikey Garcia is a B-level fighter. But in this scenario, he may be looked at as a B- or C+ going into this fight because of the weight differential and the size differential. But size always don't win fights. And like I said before, it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if Mikey pulled out this fight. I always felt like I didn't really envision him going to this fight. Even if he was, I wouldn't believe it to the first bell run. You know what I'm saying? I can see Mikey walking to the ring, going up the turnstile, going up the up onto the mat and twisting his ankle and whatever. I could see some Kermit Cintron shit happen when Paul Williams knocked him out the ring. Or Bernard Hopkins, my shoulder. I could see him pulling something like that, and that's because I've never seen Mikey Garcia take a risk in his career. He's never took a risk like this in his career. He didn't take a risk fighting Lomachenko. He didn't take that risk fighting whoever he's down there at 30 and 35 pounds, Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take a risk down there. He didn't want to take the risk with Robert Jr. until Fortuna exposed him. So this dude has always been an opportunist in the ring. Very selective with his opponents. And anybody can't tell me that I'm lying. I'm not saying a lot of other fighters ain't. But, if he get in the ring, he beat Earl, he going to get full credit with me, man. Even he get the ring and go the full distance, man. Like I said before, Earl deserved to get robbed. But y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV, we in the building. Don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing gets you 18% off immediately off their all-natural products. Go check out their array of selection of products, website, promo code, description. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter, Also, don't forget to reach out to us in the email if you got a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. In addition to that, you can make a donation to the channel. You can just share the videos. Best way to help out. And don't forget to check out our new streams, NBA. We started a Hip Hop 101 last night. You can check the playlist. The first episode is in there. We're going to do those 2 times a week, couple NBA streams, and kind of cut back on boxing because everybody being real redundant in the subject matters on boxing. Goodfellas Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfellow, we gone.